Limp Bizkit, Sour, guitar tabs and guitar lesson. I'll play all the different parts right at the beginning. After that, I'll go back through, give the full explanation. Please hit that subscription button. It's the best way of letting me know you like this video and want to see more Limp Bizkit stuff. Now let's get on into the lesson. Alright, so a special tuning note with this. If you're trying to play along with the recorded version, just know it's in an E flat tuning. So, just take everything in the standard, drop it down a half step. That's if you're trying to match up just how the recorded version is. For our purposes here, just to keep it simple and accessible, I'm just going to keep it in a regular standard tuning, EAD, GBE. All right, and this, as you can tell, is a lot of fun, like tapping technique and all that stuff. And this initial riff, the intro, it's clean, and basically the only difference with the chorus is, we make it heavy, put some phaser effect on it, and maybe add like a little thing at the end here and there. But like I said, it's all about this kind of tapping technique. And what you want to do is just kind of hit with your thumb on the low E, right about the 14th fret, and just to kind of kick off this hammer-on from the 10 to 12. Okay, so it's, it takes a little bit of getting used to. You might need to get a little bit of a callus there on your thumb. All right, and then from there, we just come down and we tap with the index finger on the 14 of the D. All right, and then we just kind of hammer onto the 12 just from nowhere. All right, and then we'll go ahead and hit with our thumb on that 14. And it's more of just kind of a percussive note than anything. Okay. And then after that, we'll tap on that 14D again with the index. So just slowly. Okay. So, it takes a little bit getting used to, get like the exact, nailing the note for sure. And basically, we go through it just once like that. Then we'll go through the whole thing again, all the way up until where we would hit that 14D. And instead of that, we just go 10, 12 on the low E. All right, for the verse section, we're just kind of doing this back and forth between the 12 and 14 on the D, keeping like an open low E over the top of it. So we'll just do that right off the bat, go 12, 14, 12, 14 on the D while hitting an open low E with it. All right, back off to the 12D, then we go 15, 14 on the D. All right, do a hammer on 12 back to 14 on the D with the low E. All right, come down, we hit a 12G with the open low E, and then scale it down with the 15D, and then 12 to 14D. So slowly. All right, and when the heavy parts come in, as I mentioned, it's basically that intro tapping riff, but we just kind of switch up the endings, and it gets a little bit arbitrary. You can just kind of like interswap any of these little endings here. So we start that same initial, riff, just with some distortion, maybe some phaser on there. Sounds good. All right, but now we can interchange. Like instead of that finishing on that 10 to 12 E, we can come up and hit a 13 on the E. Okay, something like that. Or instead of that 13, we do a little tap slide with the 14A to 15. All right, and then same kind of thing. We could finish with sliding that tap 14 to 12A. All right, and just kind of play around with those various endings.